What is the best win in Fortnite history? From insane high IQ plays to ridiculous solo clutches, I am going to count down the top 10 best wins ever. Stick around until the end, as I think number 1 might surprise you. To kick things off, in number 10, we are going deep into the history of competitive Fortnite. Back to one of the strangest tournaments Fortnite has ever ran, the Secret Skirmish. A tournament that was just that, a secret. No one even knew how to qualify. No one even knew who they were going to be playing with. A duo tournament where your duo was randomly assigned to you, and luckily for Ronaldo, he drew Saf.
Takes a little bit of fall damage as his structure. The branch he was on gets knocked out as his opponent is actually getting pinched from the back. Ghoul gets knocked down. You see 6 teams remaining. Whoever winds up getting dropped next, there's a placement point, another one! Oh my, Saf now with 5 limbs, and he's earned his team another point as well for placement. Saf continues to do it. He's dropping him down. Saf with another. Oh my god! Oh my god! Saf with the most ridiculous endgame moments.
This play alone won Saf and Ronaldo the tournament, putting Saf on the map and a target on his back as one of the best players in Fortnite, a spot he would hold for most of his career. We weren't going to make it long before we had to have a reboot round win on our leaderboard. And coming in at number 9, we have the most important win of any season. If you don't follow Fortnite competitive formats, the reboot round is simple. Whoever wins the game goes through to the grand final. With this level of pressure, it creates some incredible plays, and when a relatively unknown Wrigley was left as a solo trio in zone with next to no health, almost no one could have predicted he'd do this.
There is no shot Wrigley clutches this. Tabney's down below. He gets Tabney out. He gets the medkit potentially. Might be able to play the medkit, and the chug cannon takes down Goku. Screw the heal off, just go for the win. It's 1v1 against Threats. Threats has 60 health, the chug cannon on chug cannon. Low ground versus high ground. Surely Wrigley doesn't clutch this. This would have to be one of the best solo clutches I have ever seen in my life if Wrigley wins this. 1 build, 8 builds, drops down, Threats, 16. Oh my f***ing god, Wrigley just won it. He was in Storm eating cabbages on literally 2 health to pad high ground, on high ground, and then win the whole game without going to heal off.
In case you somehow missed that, Wrigley went down to 3 health in a 10-tick zone as a solo to somehow come out on top in a game of trios to qualify his team through to the grand finals. Number 8 should come as absolutely no surprise. Potentially one of the most watched and most famous wins in Fortnite history. The match that started the most dominant tournament performance we have ever seen. Bugha's 9 elimination win to open up World Cup Solo.
Huge plays there. Whalen Kirk going down to the feed. What a shot. Edge of the storm. The box up. He's going for edited shots. Big hit. My gosh. The outside. Bugha picking up his 6th elimination. 1v1 on the bottom. Stuck in the box. Big hits. Back-to-back shots. Bugha picking up another elimination. Bugha is insane now. Almost going to be his game to win. We'll see here another one. Can soar up into the sky. Go for it. Here it is. Shockwave to hide. Shots coming in. No elimination yet for the first game victory royale. Oh my gosh. Confident play from Bugha.
This game perfectly set the tone for what this tournament was to become. One of the most dominant performances not only in Fortnite, but esport history, with Bugha walking away in the top spot almost double the points of second and $3 million richer. Going into World Cup, MRSAVAGE had already established himself as one of the smartest players in the game, the 200 IQ master, if you will. However, number 7 on our leaderboard may go down as the smartest win in Fortnite history.
He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take storm damage.
Yes. Mr. Savage! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
What a play!
The best shadow bomb use I've ever seen! Mr. Savage M!
This was week 5 of World Cup qualifiers. MRSAVAGE was so far one of the biggest underperformers in the World Cup, and the pressure was setting in. People started to wonder, would the Norwegian prodigy not make it to the World Cup? Of course not. This is Mr. 200 IQ, and on the back of this victory, he placed 4th overall and booked his ticket to New York for the World Cup. In number 6, we have the origins of Popper Bandage Zexro, one of the most iconic casting moments in Fortnite, and it came on the back of one of the best solo clutches, with Zexro ignoring the advice of Sundown and without popping a bandage going on to solo an entire trio, going down to literally 1 HP.
To not crouch, wants to avoid doing that. Is he able to find it? He gets that going, but he gets sent down. Will he be able to get back something? Pop a bandage! Pop a bandage! Zexro, pop a bandage! Son, please! Wait, don't forget, he has the double eliminations for the site, but it's gonna go through Agro. He goes down. Uzi goes down 1 HP! Sundown! Sundown, what? 1 HP, Zexro, you god!
While this was only in heats, Zexro, Macwood, and Young Calc would go on to win Season X FNCS Grand Finals, taking home $300,000. He's had a lot of insane wins, but at number 5, we have what I believe to be Mongraal's most ridiculous win ever, a 16 kill win in World Cup Solo qualifiers. Sadly, to this day, we don't have what Mongraal sounded like during this play, but Baller TW and Lupo's casting covers it beautifully.
Just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongraal literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody?
Are you kidding me?
Just goodness, are you serious? 13 eliminations, there's still 4 players left. Add it down! No way! Are you doing this right now, Mongraal? No way! Top 3 situation now. Couldn't get the time for the minis. See, Mongraal took down every single player that we talked about earlier in the lobby. And now reloading double RPG as well. Zooer's gonna go down in another one. Mongraal, are you kidding me? There is no way.
At this point, everyone knew who Mongraal was, but to qualify to World Cup with a 16 kill win might just be one of the most Mongraal plays ever. The first player to make it on our list twice, and of course it is in number 4 with Mr. Savage's win in Game 6 of DreamHack Anaheim to go on to win the entire tournament.
Veggie Fishy, X-Morg teammates, 100 Thieves versus NRG on low ground, while he watches, and Savage says no, as he blocks him out. It's a 1v1. Savage, the next RPG comes through, the pump shot misses, it's another chance, he goes for the dive, no mats, here we go, Odinite dodges the shot, Savage still up top, the 4th shot, hits.
While the win itself was incredible, it is what this win meant for Mr. Savage's career. This was his first ever major tournament win, despite being one of the most dominant players since before World Cup. For anyone watching as Mr. Savage raised the trophy, you could see how much this win meant to him. Number 3 is a special one. I've already discussed what reboot rounds mean, but this reboot round was even more important. In recent seasons, there are multiple reboot rounds, but in Chapter 2, Season 4, there was only one, with arguably the most dominant trio in the world not yet qualified on the back of being contested, and one last chance to do it. You know ZAYT, Saf, and Stretch would not disappoint.
ZAYT, Saf, and Stretch have dominated this lobby. They're not even gonna let it go down to a heal-off. Dubs is in shambles. Mega's back in Storm. He finds more meds though. He gets more splashes. He gets more floppers. Is this enough? He can pull off the double med kit. They RPGs them. They take down Dubs, but they don't take down Mega. He's deep in Storm. Stretch is setting up. He's looking. He's got the meds, but he's also got the eyes in the sky. Who has more meds, Stretch or Mega? Mega went out deep. He went in early. He's pushing back in. He knows he doesn't have it. He can't get the med kit off. That's it. As long as Stretch heals this, ZAYT, Saf, and Stretch will be going through to the grand final. Wow. Stretch holds on to his history. He goes into every single FNCS grand finals.
After 4 weeks of drama, being contested at their drop spot of Doom's Domain and missing out on qualifying because of it, the undisputed kings of high ground on NAE showed that they only needed one opportunity. We're going with back-to-back reboot rounds for our runner-up spot, and I'd be surprised if you couldn't predict it. Sprite's 1v3 in Chapter 2, Season 6 of FNCS.
Nice, nice, nice.
You have Starfish.
7 bills, pop slurp.
7 bills. Top 2. 1v2,
Top
1v2. 1v2, you have 1 Starfish.
Pop a slurfish. 13 bills.
Went up. Nice! He has to go through a building.
1 builds. 4 builds.
He has to go through a building.
Nice. Got your finish. No more builds.
Oh!
This wasn't winning a reboot round by healing off in Storm. This was Sprite stepping up against Calc, Joji, and Osp as a full trio by himself and somehow walking away victorious. This win was made even more special due to the fact that Sprite's team was contesting Clix's team all season, causing a lot of drama and almost throwing their qualifier, but with their final chance, he stepped up big. This will probably go down as one of the most significant wins in Fortnite history. I don't know how anything can ever beat our top spot. A 1v1 between first and second in Game 6 of a solo tournament where the victor will take out the top spot and $150,000. The chances of this ever happening again are so astronomically small that first and second would be the last two players standing in the final game of a 6-round tournament, both of which are so close on the leaderboard, whoever wins that exchange wins the tournament. Not to mention the caliber of the players. Tayson, the undisputed king of online Fortnite, against Vino, who at the time was the young up-and-comer.
Final moments, 5 people left. Vino has height, Tayson all the way in the middle. Those are the two eyes, the two names you have to be focusing on right now. Tayson is literally in a world of hurt, but at the same time finds 2. That could be the difference. It'll have to be Vino going for the win right now in order to catch up. He's going for Erkin as well. If he gets 3, that could be it. He's moving forward, forcing the placement. Tayson on all walls, but he sees everything through. Finds it. A big matchup. Tayson takes them all.